Now, as we just went over for your disposal methods, when it comes to loading the job properly or loading the truck properly, when it comes to get rid of junk, you're going to have several routes you can consider. Landfills and transfer stations are going to be the traditional options where waste is disposed of, so this is where the majority of your stuff will end up going, especially if you're doing hoarder house cleanouts and stuff like that. Donations are not going to want that garbage. Donating is usable items to charities or organizations. There are multiple ones aside from Goodwill or Habitat for Humanity that you can learn about, even thrift stores. This way you can give back to the community and reduce waste, and of course save money on your landfill fees. And then scrap metal recycling is going to allow you to recycle valuable metals while making additional money in your business. I wouldn't recommend going too deep into scrap metal recycling as far as separating every bit of metal until you get a warehouse. And even then, I would only focus on, all scrap iron or scrap metal, copper, and aluminum. But when you're just starting out, the only thing you should really even separate is copper. If it's easy, you don't need to be breaking down fridges and other appliances in order to get every single penny that you can out of it. You're going to be spending way more money than it's actually worth. You're in junk removal. You're not a scrap guy. And then reselling items is going to be your last option. It's going to be easier again when you have a warehouse that you can store the stuff, but you can resell items through online marketplaces like Facebook Marketplace or even consignment stores to give them a second life and generates additional profits over time. Now, there's also some areas, for example, some contractors will accept dirt if you do big loads of dirt removal for field dirt, so you can normally dispose of that for free if you get in contact with the right contractors that are needing field dirt. Also, concrete and bricks, as long as it's clean, which means it does not have rebar or metal in it, you can normally take those to cement yards and they will accept it for free because they will crush that and then turn it into paper base and resell it. So they normally allow you to dump concrete for free at concrete companies. You do have to do your own research and see what's possible and see if they do allow that within your area. And again, using these systems is going to increase your back-end profit margins upwards of 50% if you do it as much as possible. Now, this number is once you get really good at it, you're probably looking more at 20 to 30% when you're just starting out. And of course, it depends on the close rate of how many jobs you're able to land. But this will reduce the cost from the landfill, including labor and dump fees and gas, from driving there all the way to there and back, also while putting more money within your business and allowing you to better help your community and your environment while you grow your business. And also donating, you're able to get donation receipts, so this is also going to be a write-off for additional money when it comes to tax season.